the cameras flashed, the crowd froze. And just like that, Hollywood had a new obsession.
Or, maybe an old obsession, but with a completely brand new look.
Exactly. Welcome to Starscope Report. Join Jordan and Jamie as they uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals.
From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
And today, we are doing a deep dive into a headline that has been absolutely dominating the feeds. Alex Rodriguez goes public with new girlfriend after recent split.
Yeah, that headline is everywhere.
It really is. And we have a fascinating stack of sources in front of us for this one. We're pulling from a mix of sports journalism like Sportskeeda, high society entertainment news over Page 6, and of course, celebrity gossip columns like Reality Tea.
Right, covering all the bases.
Pun fully intended. But look, the mission of this deep dive isn't just to, read tabloid headlines to you.
No, definitely not.
We want to unpack how a former athlete, a polarizing, enduring megastar, navigates life, love, and public image in retirement.
Because for someone at this level of fame, retiring from the sport doesn't mean fading into the background at all.
No, the playing field just shifts. It moves from the baseball diamond to, the PR boardroom.
Oh, totally. It becomes a masterclass in modern celebrity brand management.
Right. And even if you aren't a baseball fan, you should care about this because it's a textbook case study in how public figures curate their second acts.
It really is. So where are we starting?
Well, let's jump into the immediate news hook. Picture this. It is July 27, 2026. ARod just turned 51.
51.
Wow, yeah. And to mark the occasion, his new girlfriend, Meghan Hayden, does what every modern celebrity does.
Ah, the soft launch.
The soft launch. She posts a 4-photo collage on her Instagram story. And the caption is so minimal, it literally just says, "Happy birthday at ARod," with 2 red heart emojis.
That's it.
That is it. But the imagery in those 4 photos, it is doing an unbelievable amount of heavy lifting.
Well, Instagram stories are the perfect medium for this kind of strategy.
Why is that?
Because of the ephemerality. It disappears in 24 hours.
Right.
So it feels casual. It feels almost like an accidental glimpse into their private life.
Right, we aren't supposed to see it.
Exactly. But make no mistake, the visual curation of those 4 specific shots is meticulously planned.
Oh, it's a storyboard. You look at these sources, and they describe the photos so vividly. First, you have the yacht trip.
Just casual yachting.
Just casually projecting sheer luxury and leisure. Then there's a cozy, low-lit dinner shot, which establishes the intimacy. His arms are wrapped tightly around her.
Okay, so ticking the romance box.
Yep. And then you have this poolside shot, which feels straight out of a Ralph Lauren catalog.
Oh, I saw that one.
He's in this crisp navy polo and white linen trousers, and she's wearing a striking pale yellow plunging maxi dress.
It is the absolute picture of curated, untouchable, billionaire tier wealth.
It really screams old money Hamptons aesthetic, which is fascinating, for a guy whose fortune is entirely self-made new money.
Right, he's projecting a very specific lifestyle now.
But, and this is what really caught my eye in these sources, it isn't just the outfits. It is the timeline.
The velocity of this relationship is insane. It's definitely turning heads.
To use a baseball analogy, he is treating this relationship like he's aggressively stealing bases. He is completely ignoring the coach's signal and just sprinting for the next milestone.
Yeah, there is no hesitation here.
They were first spotted publicly kissing at Michael Rubin's exclusive 4th of July white party in the Hamptons.
Which is basically the Met Gala of the Hamptons.
Exactly. So that was early July. Fast forward a few weeks to this late July birthday post.
Right.
And reports say they have already rented a house and moved in together for the summer.
Moving in together after a few weeks. That is a full-scale blitz.
They are everywhere. Sag Harbor, Bounce Beach in Montauk.
And, when a celebrity of his magnitude moves this quickly, the public immediately wants to know everything about the person who prompted that kind of acceleration.
Right. Who is Meghan Hayden?
And her background is actually incredibly revealing about the world ARod currently inhabits.
So she is 33. And on paper, she's a fitness coach.
But it's way more than just that.
Way more. She have a bachelor's in exercise physiology from the University of Miami. And more importantly, she is a former Division I soccer player.
Oh, wow. Division I. That's serious.
Yeah, she spent 2 years at the University of Richmond before transferring to Florida Gulf Coast University. The sources even highlight this specific moment where she famously scored a goal against Albany back in 2013.
So she isn't just someone who casually likes the gym. She understands high-level, grueling athletic competition.
Exactly.
That shared vocabulary of Division I athletics is a really crucial detail here. It establishes a baseline of shared discipline and ambition between them.
And she has channeled that ambition directly into the business world. She's the founder of a platform called Take Off with Meg.
Catchy.
Right. She's also modeled for major athletic brands like Under Armour and Athleta.
So she has serious industry credibility.
And right now, she is a founding member and investor in a new fitness-focused dating app called A-Team.
A fitness dating app that's very niche.
Super niche, but apparently booming. She recently led a high-profile workout for the app at Surf Lodge in Montauk.
Which is, again, peak Hamptons networking.
Totally. So she is deeply embedded in the monetization of wellness.
This is where we transition from looking at this as just a summer romance to looking at it as a strategic alignment.
Yeah.
Athletes who transcend their sport to become lifestyle brands, and ARod is like the quintessential example of this, they operate essentially as walking corporations.
Right.
Their personal life is the narrative engine that drives their public relevance.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the media and sports fans still so deeply captivated by the dating lives of athletes who haven't played a professional game in a decade?
Because they aren't tuning in to see his swing mechanics anymore.
Exactly. They are tuning in for the yachts, the exclusive white parties, the high society networking. He's a symbol of wealth and reinvention now.
It makes me think about how a relationship like this functions almost like a tax-free marketing campaign for both of them.
Oh, 100%.
He gets to associate with youth, cutting-edge fitness tech, and the Montauk influencer crowd. And she gets her app, A-Team, mentioned in every single Page 6 article written about one of the most famous men in America.
It is highly synergistic.
Yeah.
When your personal brand is tied to wellness, peak performance, and an aspirational lifestyle, the person standing next to you in the paparazzi photos needs to reflect those exact same core values.
They basically become an extension of the brand architecture.
Yes.
But wait, before we get too swept up in the Hamptons romance, you have to hear what happened right before this.
Yes, the previous chapter.
If you're loving these Hollywood twists, make sure you're subscribed, by the way, because we've got even crazier stories ahead.
Hit that subscribe button.
So we have to look at what happened immediately before Meghan Hayden to really see the pattern here. Because just a few months prior, in March 2026, ARod split from his girlfriend of 3 years, Jaclyn Cordeiro.
And if you look at Cordeiro's background, she is a Canadian fitness entrepreneur and a lifestyle coach.
Right. She runs a program called JakeFit.
The archetype is set in stone.
Literally.
He clearly has a type now. Highly driven, business-savvy female founders in the fitness space.
Exactly. Now, they were together for 3 years, and the breakup was officially announced to TMZ in May.
Okay.
And the statement Cordeiro gave to TMZ is so fascinating to read.
What did she say?
She said they were taking, quote, some time apart, but that there continues to be mutual love, care, and deep respect.
Very polished.
Super polished. She also explicitly stated there was absolutely no animosity, drama, or negative story here. The sources also noted she was navigating a serious health matter involving a family member, which required her focus, and that they plan to keep their families friendly.
Which all sounds incredibly mature.
It does. And ARod had even previously credited her JFIT program for helping him drop 30 pounds. But wait, hold on. Can we push back on this and read between the lines here for a second?
Go for it. Let's hear it.
Do you really think high-profile breakups are ever truly as drama-free as they claim to be? Right. I mean, nobody with this level of wealth, this much media scrutiny, and this massive of a public ego has a completely 100% drama-free breakup after 3 years.
It's highly unlikely.
I read that statement to TMZ, and it doesn't sound like two people navigating a heartbreaking life transition. It reads like a heavily negotiated document drafted by a crisis PR team.
Oh, I validate your skepticism completely. It is a textbook containment strategy.
Right. The phrasing feels meticulously engineered to neutralize any tabloid fallout before it can even start.
When you are operating businesses in the wellness and lifestyle space, your primary currency is positivity. It's balance and aspiration.
Yeah, nobody wants a messy lifestyle coach.
Exactly. A messy, tabloid-fueled breakup with allegations, leaked text messages, public arguments, that is disastrous for business.
It actively damages the product Cordeiro is selling to her clients.
And it threatens ARod's image as a rehabilitated, polished businessman.
So they essentially draft a mutual non-aggression pact.
Essentially, yes. The phrase mutual love, care, and deep respect is basically public relations armor.
It signals to investors and brand partners that there's no scandal to unearth here, so don't even bother digging.
It allows both parties to exit the narrative cleanly and protect their respective empires.
It really is the business of breaking up. But it brings up a larger point about how ARod controls his image.
Because you can't just rely on perfectly crafted TMZ statements, right?
And glossy yacht photos aren't enough to maintain your public standing either. If you only ever present this hyper-polished, billionaire-perfect image, people start to resent you.
The public tires of perfection very quickly. It lacks humanity. You just become a villain again.
Which is why the third piece of our source stack today is so brilliant. And later in the episode, you'll see how this ties into a shocking twist nobody saw coming.
Oh, the 1997 moment.
Yes, right in the middle of making headlines for this fast-moving, glamorous Hamptons romance, ARod intentionally inserts himself into the news cycle for something completely different.
Something much less polished.
He finally comes clean about a controversial, often mocked moment from his early career. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, stay tuned and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next.
So we're talking about the photo shoot.
The photo shoot. Picture this again. It's in 1997. You are looking at a Sports Illustrated magazine spread. There is a young 20-something baseball phenom. He is posing completely shirtless, wearing tight, white baseball pants and massive chunky gold chains.
The baby oil and gold chains.
He looks less like a serious athlete and more like he is auditioning for a 90s boy band.
It's amazing.
For anyone who doesn't know the deep lore of 90s baseball, ARod was playing for the Texas Rangers at the time. And he participates in this photo shoot alongside Derek Jeter, Edgar Renteria, Alex Gonzalez, and Ray Ordonez.
All young shortstops.
Right. And for some reason, the creative direction was to have them pose shirtless, wearing their baseball pants draped in these heavy chains.
It has been a massive punchline in the sports world for almost 30 years.
And for a long time, he just deflected or ignored it when it was brought up.
He hated talking about it.
But not anymore. In our recent sources, he willingly brings it up and offers this incredibly funny, self-deprecating quote.
What did he say?
He says, quote, "I think that was Derek's idea. We looked like Menudo. It was a dark moment."
Bringing Menudo into it is a fantastic cultural reference.
It is so specific. For those who might not remember, Menudo was a wildly popular Puerto Rican boy band that peaked in the 80s and 90s.
Think Ricky Martin's origin story.
Exactly. They were famous for these incredibly cheesy, coordinated, tight, shiny outfits.
So ARod is directly comparing himself and Jeter to a manufactured 90s boy band.
Yes. And blaming Jeter for the whole thing is a really clever touch, especially given their complicated history.
Oh, their relationship is an entirely separate saga of sports history.
Totally.
I mean, they went from being best friends as rookies to bitter rivals to having a famously icy relationship, even while winning the 2009 World Series together for the Yankees.
Right, they practically couldn't stand each other during their playing days.
But now they have made amends.
They actually worked together as analysts on MLB on Fox alongside David Ortiz.
They are the elder statesmen of the game now.
But looking at this from a PR strategy perspective, I have a creative question for you.
Okay, lay it on me.
Does this kind of self-awareness about his past, like willingly mocking his own Menudo-style photo shoot, does that actually help insulate him from criticism about his fast-moving, highly publicized personal life today?
Oh, absolutely. That is the exact mechanism of strategic vulnerability.
Strategic vulnerability. I like that phrase.
When a public figure controls the joke, they neutralize the attack. By resurrecting a 30-year-old faux pas, he is offering the public a pressure valve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He is reminding everyone that beneath the bespoke suits and the private jets, he is still just a guy who made some really cringeworthy fashion choices in his 20s.
It makes him accessible.
It humanizes him completely. Think about the overarching narrative ARod has had to manage. During his playing career, he was often viewed as robotic.
Super robotic. Overly rehearsed.
And embroiled in controversy. His post-career rehabilitation has been a massive undertaking, so when he deploys self-deprecating humor today, it isn't just for a quick laugh.
No, it serves a purpose.
It creates a protective halo effect around his current Hamptons lifestyle. The tabloids are less likely to frame his rapid romantic transitions as reckless or arrogant when he is actively playing the role of the self-aware, goofy uncle on Fox Sports.
It is a trade-off. He sacrifices his 1997 dignity to protect his 2026 brand equity.
Precisely. ARod's current life is honestly a masterclass in modern celebrity survival.
It is genuinely fascinating how all these pieces fit together to tell one story.
Right, it's all connected.
To recap, ARod's 51st year is off to a really fast start. You have the soft launch of Meghan Hayden, carefully curated to highlight an aspirational old money aesthetic while leveraging her modern fitness coach clout. You have the strategic, bloodless wrapping up of his 3-year relationship with Jaclyn Cordeiro, ensuring both of their wellness empires remain completely untarnished by scandal.
Drama-free, quote-unquote.
Right. And simultaneously, you have the weaponization of 90s nostalgia. He uses an embarrassing photo with Garrick Jeter to inject just enough vulnerability into the mix so the public doesn't turn on him.
It requires a level of media literacy and operational discipline that most people simply don't possess.
It really does.
He is managing multiple timelines of his own public image all at once. He is archiving the past, sanitizing the immediate yesterday, and aggressively promoting the future.
Which brings us back to why this matters to you, the listener. It proves that for modern megastars, the game doesn't end at retirement.
No, the physical athleticism eventually fades. The knees go, the bat speed slows down, the contract ends.
But for the megastars, the machinery never powers down. The playing field just shifts to brand management, lifestyle curation, and public relations.
The discipline it took to hit all those home runs is just redirected into mastering brand synergy.
And keeping the story moving forward. Which leaves a really provocative final thought for you to mull over on your own.
What's that?
As athletes continue to seamlessly transition into these roles as media personalities, business moguls, and tabloid fixtures, will their carefully curated off-field romances and lifestyle brands eventually overshadow the very athletic achievements that made them famous in the first place?
That is a wild way to think about legacy.
20 years from now, will a new generation look at Alex Rodriguez and think of a legendary baseball player, or will they just know him as the billionaire on the yacht who dates fitness influencers?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We will. Keep questioning the narratives you see in the headlines, because when a megastar retires, they are just setting the stage for their next act.
Totally.
You've been listening to Starscope Report,
Yeah.
where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.